Nestled amongst the giants of Southeast Asia, landlocked and often overlooked, lies a country steeped in a quiet spirituality. A nation of gentle rivers, verdant valleys, and mountains that touch the clouds. This is Laos, a realm less grandly heralded than the Amazon or the Serengeti, yet no less vital, no less precious. For centuries, Laos has remained a hidden heartland. Its geography, its history of isolation, its very character have conspired to preserve pockets of extraordinary biodiversity. Here, ancient ecosystems thrive, harboring species found nowhere else on Earth. It is a living tapestry woven from emerald forests, whispering rivers, and the enduring resilience of life itself. But this precious tapestry, like so many others across our planet, hangs by a thread. The spine of Laos is forged from the mighty Annamite mountain range, an ancient geological wonder that separates the Indo-Chinese peninsula. These peaks, shrouded in cloud forests, are biodiversity hotspots, acting as natural fortresses, sheltering unique evolutionary pathways. The air here is cool and moist, a constant balm to the dense vegetation that clings to every slope and crevice deep within these emerald folds. Creatures of legend and rare beauty find sanctuary. From the enigmatic pangolin, shelled and shy, to the myriad of insects and amphibians that form the invisible fabric of the ecosystem. This is a landscape where every rock, every rotting log, every tree branch teems with life, often unseen, always vital. It is a wilderness that still holds its timeless secrets close. Descending from the cooling peaks, the landscape transforms into broad, verdant plains and the dramatic, iconic limestone karsts. These unique geological formations are like natural cathedrals, their towering spires and hidden caves creating a mosaic of microhabitats. Here, species have evolved in isolation, adapting to the specialized conditions of these ancient rock formations. The calls of the gibbon, echoing across the canopy, are the ancient song of these forests, a reminder of their enduring vitality. Perhaps no creature embodies the spirit of Laos more profoundly than the Asian elephant. Once a ubiquitous symbol of power and majesty, central to Lao culture and spirituality, these magnificent giants now navigate a world of diminishing wild spaces. Their intelligence, their intricate social structures, their very presence are a testament to the wildness that still endures. Each herd is a living memory of the ancient forests they roam, their footsteps echoing through the ages. But for all its gentle beauty, Laos also holds the promise of true wilderness. For centuries, folklore told of a formidable hunter, a ghost in the green, who patrolled these ancient forests, the Indo-Chinese tiger. Critically endangered, fewer than 200 are believed to remain across its entire range, making sightings incredibly rare. Yet their continued presence in Laos offers a flicker of hope. A healthy population of tigers signifies a healthy ecosystem, a complete food chain, a forest that is truly alive. They are the ultimate indicator of success for conservation. And then there are the arboreal acrobats, the tree dwellers that give voice to the forest canopy. The northern white-cheeked gibbon, with its hauntingly beautiful dawn chorus, reminds us of the forest's vibrant song. The colorful Duke Longur, adorned in their striking coats, are living jewels of the canopy. And in the silent night, the enchanting slow loris, with its large, luminous eyes, moves with deliberate grace, a creature of unassuming wonder. Each one a vital thread in the intricate web of forest life. There are places on Earth that still hold the secrets of geological time, ancient worlds born of mist and monsoon. This is the rainforest of Laos, a vertical cathedral of green built over millennia. It is a world not of silence, but of a million tiny conversations, a symphony played on a scale almost too grand to comprehend. Every level of this forest, from the sun-drenched canopy to the secret twilight of the floor, is a stage. And on this stage, its most vibrant and dramatic actors are taking flight. They are the feathered inhabitants of this emerald kingdom. Some, like the great hornbill, are architects of the forest itself, titans of the air whose wing beats sound like rushing wind. Others, like the magnificent green peafowl, reign over the forest floor, their beauty a fleeting, breathtaking spectacle. And in the shadows lurk the jewels, tiny, elusive birds like the pita, living lives of vibrant secrecy. But for all of them, from the giant to the gem, life here is governed by two ancient unbreakable laws: the drive to create new life and the daily struggle to survive. The arrival of the monsoon is a signal, a promise of abundance. For the birds of Laos, it is the season of renewal, the time for rituals as old as the trees themselves. For the green peafowl, it is a spectacle of unparalleled grandeur. A single male, carrying a train of more than 150 feathers, presents a living kaleidoscope to his prospective mate. It is a display of genetic fitness, a promise of strong offspring. The choice is hers alone, and she is a discerning critic. High above, a different, perhaps even more profound, love story unfolds. The great hornbills have chosen their nest. Their bond is for life. And what happens next is one of nature's most extraordinary acts of trust. The female will become a willing prisoner, sealed inside this wooden fortress to protect her future young. For the next 3 to 4 months, she will be utterly dependent on her mate. He is her sole connection to the outside world, her provider and her guardian. If he fails or falls prey to a predator, this nest will become a tomb. For weeks, the forest holds its breath. The future of the next generation lies hidden in hollow trees and shallow scrapes on the ground. It is a time of immense vulnerability. For the hornbill, the danger is to the provider. A hunter in the sky, the crested serpent eagle, watches his every move. For the peahen, the threat comes from below, a silent hunter that moves like water through the undergrowth. Survival depends on stillness, on becoming one with the forest floor. A gamble of nerves, a victory won not with force, but with absolute restraint. This time, inside the wooden chamber, a miracle has occurred. Life, nurtured in darkness, begins to thrive. The male's journeys become ever more frantic. He must now feed a whole family, delivering hundreds of figs and berries every day. After months of confinement, the family is to be reunited. But for the young, the true test is yet to come. They have known nothing but this dark cavity. Now they must enter a world of dizzying height and infinite space. The first flight, a leap of faith powered by instinct, a moment of pure, unscripted triumph. The cycle is complete. The future of the hornbills is, for now, secure. But this fortress holds a secret, a phantom that walks its precipitous walls. It is an animal so shy, so perfectly adapted to this terrain, that many who live in its shadow have never seen one. Locals call it the spirit of the cliffs. Scientists know it as the mainland serow, a reclusive goat antelope that has roamed these mountains for thousands of years. But today, in the 21st century, this ghost of the forest is facing a very real threat of disappearing forever. The mainland serow, or Capricornus sumatraensis, is a master of this unforgiving environment. It is a solitary creature, most active at dawn and dusk, seeking refuge during the day in dense thickets or limestone caves. Its survival here depends on its near-supernatural ability to navigate the vertical terrain, far from most predators. The serow is an ecological indicator. If you have a healthy serow population, it means you have a healthy, intact karst ecosystem. They are shy, and they need large, undisturbed areas. When they start to disappear, it's a warning sign that the entire system is in trouble. These animals are territorial herbivores, playing a vital role in seed dispersal and forest regeneration. For centuries, they have coexisted with the local communities, woven into folklore as powerful, elusive spirits. But the balance has shifted. The modern world is encroaching. The serow's kingdom is shrinking. Road construction and agricultural expansion are carving up its habitat, isolating populations and making them vulnerable. The snares are the biggest problem. They are silent killers. Poachers set hundreds of them. They don't care if they catch a deer, a wild pig, or a serow. Anything can be sold at the market. But the serow is a specific target. Its meat is considered a delicacy, and its body parts, particularly the horns and bone glue, are highly valued in the illegal wildlife trade for their supposed medicinal properties. The threat is immense because the economic incentive is so high. For a poacher, one serow can be worth several months' income. When you're dealing with that level of poverty and demand, enforcement alone is not enough. But here, on the front lines, there is hope. Commander Vong Se and his team are the guardians of this forest. They patrol for weeks at a time, removing thousands of snares each year. Their work is dangerous, underfunded, and relentless. This is our natural heritage. My father saw serow. I want my children to know they still exist here, not just in stories. It is our duty. This is our weapon, data. For the first time, through systematic camera trapping, we are understanding their numbers, their movements. We can identify population hotspots and focus our protection efforts where they will be most effective. We can prove to the world that these animals are still here and that they are worth fighting for. Crucially, conservation now involves the local communities. By providing alternative livelihoods and sharing the value of a living forest, organizations are turning former poachers into protectors. The belief in the serow as a forest spirit is being revitalized as a modern conservation ethic. The future of the mainland serow in Laos hangs on a knife's edge. Its survival is tied to the strength of these rangers, the insights of science, and the will of the people who share its home. The ghost of the karsts remains, a symbol of wildness and resilience in a changing world. To save a creature this elusive, we must do more than just protect its forest. We must preserve its mystery, honor its existence, and ensure that these ancient cliffs never fall silent.